Good afternoon, Operations Manager Stuart Krelsham, CFA Region 23, with a bit of project update on the transition to VICFIRE. A number of years ago, about 5 years ago, Wangaratta Group went across to VICFIRE and they've been operating successfully for that time. Last year, Rutherglen Group went across and took advantage of some coverage after a few towers were put up in Region 24. This year, Mansfield Group have been designated to go across to VICFIRE, and we're taking the 240 incident management channel and changing that into a dispatch channel so Mansfield Group can talk to VICFIRE. There'll be some work on solar panels, etc., but we hope to have that going pre-fire season. We've done some testing and everything looks pretty good. There's been some work done in Region 22 over recent years, and we found that Benalla groups and Devonish groups have had coverage from that works. So after some discussion with those two groups, they've decided to go over to VICFIRE and take advantage of that coverage. So what does that mean? Well, firstly, Benalla Group have done some testing. They're happy with the coverage, and this Sunday, the 11th of October, they will transition across to VICFIRE. Devonish Group have approved the prospect in concept, and they're going to do some testing this weekend, the 11th, do some training on the 14th of October, with a view of, if everything's looking good, going across to VICFIRE on the 25th of October. So what's the process? Well, a brigade will receive their message, their turnout message on the pager, as they always have, and they'll turn out. They'll be on a VICFIRE dispatch channel, they'll pick up their radio, and they'll turn out to the fire and talk to VICFIRE, as they have always done with their groups. VICFIRE is manned 24 hours a day, 7 days a week, so there'll always be someone there to answer them. For the smaller jobs, they will continue to operate through VICFIRE, so they'll turn out, put the stump out, etc., tell VICFIRE they're going home, no problems at all. When the job escalates, we have the option of going to local control. So we will notify the group, or the region will notify that brigade, that control point, to go to an incident management channel or a regional channel, and we will take back radio comms of that job. That will probably happen, as I said, when the job escalates. So the first 3 tankers go out, they find that they need some more help and they ask for more help. That should be the trigger to escalate. The remotes will always be there. They'll act as a redundancy because sometimes the line to VICFIRE fails, so we need something to drop back to. We may also decide to operate some smaller jobs or the mopping up phase on remotes. That's up to us to determine, and we'll talk with groups on how we actually make that happen in individual areas. Listening sets can be programmed to listen to the Northeast Area Dispatch channel. However, there's going to be a fair bit of chatter on that. So maybe by keeping them onto the regional channels 97, 98 and 99 as they are now, when we actually escalate the job and go across to that channel, the listening set will start squawking and we'll know that it's something significant. On bad days, we might also decide to go across to local control at our level 2s and level 3 ICCs, a little bit easier, but that's again some planning we'll do. So to help you with the talk of VICFIRE, there is these stickers which are in all the tankers, and it talks about the word backs, on scene, etc. But VICFIRE will help you through that because they realise that people will initially be getting used to a new system. Also, there's an advantage. It's going to take some of the load off the remote operators for the smaller jobs to be constantly there. So, you know, Rob Gardner and Johnny Parker down in Mansfield, the pauses at Benalla, and you know, the Devonish Group remotes there, you know, Helen and Anne won't have to do all the work all the time. VICFIRE can take that load off them. At any time in the Benalla and Devonish groups, if it doesn't work, we're taking advantage of some fortuitous coverage, we can turn back, and we can turn back any time. Again, we'll take it nice and slowly, do some training. If you've got any questions, please feel free to contact the regional headquarters or your group comms officer who has been fully briefed. Thanks for your time. We'll talk to you soon.